What if 3 tiny AI agents could handle 80% of the repetitive work in your one-person business? Hi, Mace. Good to have you here. Let me ask you something. Are you tired of the same small tasks stealing your week? Think about that for a second. You know the drills. Answering the same 5 questions, babysitting publishers, hashing little outages at midnight. It's busy work that never builds value. Quick story. Last fall, I watched a solo site owner take a 2-year-old resource page about rainwater collection, give it a small rewrite, then wire an agent to keep it fresh. In 8 weeks, that page went from a dozen visits a week to steady traffic enough to cover hosting costs. Not magic, just a tiny, repeatable loop. In the next 10 minutes, I'll give you a clear architecture, tool ideas you can use for free or cheap, and the exact first task you can finish in 60 minutes. No enterprise nonsense. Just the smallest useful system that delivers leverage. Here's the thing. Automation without guardrails usually creates more work. So we designed 3 small agents, each doing one job well, and each with a human stop before anything customer-facing goes live. Simple, testable, reversible. That's the baseline. Picture this. One agent writes short SEO-focused posts. One triages support and sales messages. One watches ops, uptime, invoices, content anomalies, and raises a hand when something needs you. Let's talk about the content agent in plain language. Think of it as a tiny editor you can trigger from a spreadsheet or a webhook. Give it one keyword, say balcony drip irrigation, and one sentence about the angle you want. It returns a 400 to 600 word draft with headings, a 140 character meta description, and 2 suggested internal links. You skim, edit, 10 minutes, and publish. Repeat. That tiny loop is the unit of work you scale. Prompt example. Spoken out loud so you can copy it. Write a 500-word how-to on X. Use 3 headings. Include a 140 character meta and suggest 2 internal links, one to a product and one to a guide. Tone. Helpful authority. Include 1 quick, actionable step. Keep a short brand voice example so the agent stays consistent. What do you measure? Time to publish, editing minutes saved per draft, early click-through from search, and first month traffic. If editing drops from 60 minutes to 10, you just bought yourself work time. That's leverage. Now the support and sales triage agent. Don't let it be a chatbot that pretends to be you. Let it triage. Short replies, clear routing rules, and escalation for anything ambiguous. Here's a tiny demo in speech. Imagine someone asks, will this work with XCMS? The agent should reply, short answer, usually yes. What CMS and version are you using? Share a URL and I can check specifics, or book a 15-minute screen share here. Then it creates a ticket and suggests docs links. Clean, helpful, not overconfident. Rule. Never let an agent promise features or pricing details. Those go to human review. Use canned upsell nudges only when a clear purchase signal is present. A form submit, repeated interest, or direct ask. Small rules avoid big problems. Third, the ops and monitoring agent is your night watch. Simple pings, daily digests of content performance, invoice reminders, and a prepared rollback action. It flags you confirm. And yes, I learned this the hard way. Once at 2 a.m., a theme update took down key pages. Not fun. The ops agent detected rising 5xx errors, posted a summarized alert with deploy metadata, and suggested a rollback. I clicked confirm and the site recovered. No midnight panic. Integration is straightforward. Agents communicate over webhooks, Zapier, or Makeflows, or a tiny serverless endpoint. Keep the payload small, trigger type, a short context blob, and destination. For most solo founders, Zapier or Make plus a hosted agent runner is enough to start. 2 data tips. Store drafts as Markdown. and keep CSV logs of replies so you can export later. And set a cost cap while testing. Limit runs per day so a fluke doesn't produce a surprise bill. Small habits prevent vendor lock-in and sticker shock. Guardrails matter. Keep a human in the loop for publish. Add a source. Block in outputs to reduce hallucinations. And require confirmation for anything that affects billing or customer experience. Watch these 3 metrics first. Hours saved per week, conversion lift on automated pages, and cost per agent run. If hours saved goes up and cost per run stays reasonable while conversions improve, expand the loop. If quality drops, throttle or change the prompt. Risks and mitigations. Quickfire hallucinations require a verification step and source citations. Costs start with free tiers and a fixed monthly cap. Single points of failure have email fallbacks and exportable logs. Also keep short run books for manual operation. Here's the single 60-minute task that teaches the system. Pick one stale resource page. Choose a low difficulty keyword and an angle. Write the agent prompt and a short brand voice example. Wire a webhook to send drafts to your content queue. Then review and publish one piece. That loop shows you how editing, cost, and publish cadence behave. So what's the core lesson? Minimal, focused agents with human supervision produce reliable leverage. You don't need perfection. You need predictable, testable improvements that free you to work on higher value things. Start tiny, measure, iterate. If you tried the 60-minute task, ask yourself afterward, did drafting time drop? And did the draft need more or less editing than you expected? That one data point tells you whether to expand or tighten the loop. I'm Ace. If this episode helped, subscribe. I'll keep sharing practical systems you can actually build. Let's connect the dots on the next one. Well, that's enough to think about for today. I appreciate you spending a few minutes with me. I'll catch you in the next one.